For £200 I could have got a skip. Why didn't I? The drive is far too thin and far too long. So what have I had to do? This. Now we've got all that soil moved, it took a lot of doing. Most of that was clay, and I don't know if you've ever dug clay before, but it's horrible. But anyway, let's go through and I'll show you what we've done. We had to put it somewhere because we have terrible trouble trying to get a skip here because the driveway's not really wide enough. So I kind of have to use my imagination and try and put it wherever I can essentially put it. So we ended up with it all over the garden. So what I ended up doing is putting it all along here, all along the path, and filling up the whole thing. And it went on this side, but it also went all the way over this side as well. There was a lot of soil, several tons of it actually. So it was a case of what we're going to do with it. So we built it up around the back, all the way around there, done a little path and sort of finished it off with a couple of sleepers. And then around this side, we've done much the same thing, but done a couple of little steps and made the path carry on round. So although that's it's a bit of a cheat, you know, but really that's all they do when they do landscaping. They move a whole lot of soil around, and then they normally put topsoil on it and maybe a bit of planting, that kind of thing. So it actually worked out pretty good, so I'm quite pleased with it. So anyway, we've got a very large amount of sand, bricks, blocks, cement, ballast, all being delivered. So in the meantime, I need to find a few things to do to fill in the time before it all turns up, because there's only so much I can do with limited materials until I get them 2 deliveries. There's 2 deliveries actually. So that's how much it is. 2 massive grab lorries basically, whatever they call them, load of stuff. When all that comes, I'll explain what's what we're using it for, and you know, it's quite interesting. So let's find a couple of things to fill in the time. Next, we're going to do some insulation, PIR insulation, and it's going to go up here, in between, all around the edges. We're going to use this, so I'm going to cut it all up into what we need as we go. God, that's a messy old job. Well, those little bits, they go absolutely everywhere and it's horrible. Nothing like choosing a very bright day on a very bright wall for a job like this. But what is it I'm doing? The wood on this window is shot. And yeah, it needs a new window. But for now, I'm repairing it to a point. I'm not going too mad with it. But it does need a half decent repair on the windowsill. So underneath this, you can see I've already dug a lot of it out, and I've put sort of like a wood protector stuff on it so I can fill it for now. So there's other priorities of stuff we've got to get on with before we get all this done. So what I'm going to do is make a new windowsill to go onto here. So if I find a tape measure, we'll get doing it. Right, let's stick me out on, because I'm boiling hot. It's surprisingly hot out today. Oh, you're there. There you are. You're following me. Okay. So 1,550. Right, we're in here now. I don't need that on, and I don't need them on. So we said, chuck that over there, 1,550. Right, what I'm actually doing is I'm making one good bit out of a long, originally good bit that snapped in half, that was a lot longer than we need, so I'm just choosing the best bit. Going to join them. Like I say, this is temporary, so it doesn't have to be anything very good. It's just to keep the water off. Just going to double check that. Yeah, that's correct. Okay. That'll work. So, the plan, I'm just going to join them together like that. A little bit of wood filler. Screw it in place, and that'll do us for now. A bit of filler across the top. And that sees us through. This is not the recommended way to do it, because obviously this is copious amounts of body filler in a window. No, it needs a new window. But like I say, this should get us by for now until we come to it. I don't want to do the windows really until we're doing re-rendering, preferably just before. So we'll see about that, and we'll get to that in the future. Well, that'll all have to wait till next time, because that's about us now. So on the next one, we'll be getting on with this window, and of course the big delivery. Uh-oh, that should be interesting. Wow, it's like an old Mark III Cortina. Who can do anything they put their mind to? You can.